Making it big as a streamer has never been easy, especially in 2024, with the amount of saturation there is amongst the amount of streamers there are and the categories that they reside in, especially within a small niche such as the video game Osu. However, one man alone, he managed to stay on the top of his game, and despite his streams being stagnant, considerably lower number than it used to be compared to the lockdown era, he's still going strong, and according to him, he has yet to reach his peak. If you take a look at BTMC streams versus a top player, one is quick to point out that Ed is not good at the game. 𝓵𝓮 or Kolibet streams, and thousands of people would flock to their streams expecting a groundbreaking score. But when you tune into Ed's stream, it's likely that you expect a chill and wacky and sometimes chaotic stream.
I love miles and feet!
That's what makes him stand out. The reason why he's able to persist this long as the face of the community is due to his caring, charismatic, and genuine personality. While mostly seen as a carefree and positive guy, he also has his weak moments. One important key point that differentiates a successful streamer and an unsuccessful one is mainly due to luck. But luck alone won't cut it, because after you've got your lucky hit, if you're unable to maintain it, that viewership will quickly dwindle. Now Ed is a different story. His streams exploded during the COVID era, bringing him thousands of viewers, consistently pulling in at least 1,000 viewers each stream, where he would just be playing Osu. Carefree, positive, and loud, which makes him quite funny to watch and entertaining, because loud equals funny. But on one particular day, it all came crashing down, and not in the way that you would expect. During 2020, Ed was on his tournament grind. He was grinding daily on stream to become the best version of himself that he could be. He was participating in tournaments left and right in preparation for OWC. But before that, there was one particular tournament that was very important to him, Osu USC, or as known as United States Cup, a tournament where each of the US 50 states select 6 of the best tournament players and pit them against each other in a 3v3 format. If a state doesn't have enough people, they will just go into stateless. Yeah, I play tournaments. BTMC in this case belonged to South Carolina, and through an amazing performance, they managed to reach the finals, only to be matched against SoCal, or South California. Now in the tournament scene, there is this strange phenomenon within California, especially SoCal, because since California is a pretty big state, it's divided into NorCal and SoCal. And SoCal always seems to have best tournament players, even for 5 USC and 4 USC. It's always a running joke. If you're matched against SoCal, you're basically fucked. Back to BTMC. As you might have expected, South Carolina lost against SoCal, but the way they lost was extremely heart-wrenching. A straight 0-7 loss. Not a single point was taken from SoCal, mainly due to the fact that they had 𝓵𝓮 back in basically his prime. That's not to dismiss the amount of hard work and dedication the South Carolina team put into their performance. Ed was there, played through most of the maps from the first pick to the 6th pick, right before he got switched out due to match point being hidden too. A skill set that Ed isn't exactly excelling at back then and now. There was just a tiny bit of hope for South Carolina, because hidden 2 is especially gimmicky, not because of low AR, but the combination of low AR and wide angles and rhythm controls, that shit that makes you want to die. Even if 𝓵𝓮 isn't the best at hidden 2, no one really is the best at hidden 2, so Ed got switched out and had to watch and support his team on the sideline. Eventually, it came to a very close point where it seemed that South Carolina was clinging to a ray of hope, until this happened.
Oh, this is going to be so close. There's a third of the map to go. This is going to be so— oh, what?
And the score came down to 0-7. Heart-wrenching. Even the commentators started to feel bad for the team, and especially Ed, because he was under the pressure of performing not just for himself, not just for his teammate, but to hundreds of viewers that's watching him at the time. And the commentators of the match had this to say:
all things aside, Virginia is a really good team. Virginia has put up an insane performance. They have put up, what, 500k average for a 3-person team in grand finals on several maps or higher. They have done amazingly for themselves. They should be as high as they possibly could be right now, even though they lost. I know it's hard, but it's really one of those things where you cannot feel that down about this, really. It is just, you can't control it at a certain point. It is, such, a rough time. I would personally like to send some love over to 𝓵𝓸𝓿𝓮's stream right now. He's having a rough time with this.
However, Ed did not get to hear this message because right after the loss was confirmed, he broke down crying on stream, showing one of his lowest moments as a person, as a player, and as a streamer. Due to how frustrated and angry he was at himself, he ended up breaking down in front of his viewers. And that was one of the most genuine and human moments that you can ever see from Ed. Now, he is someone that has always advocated for the future of Osu, always genuine and straightforward and clear with, his love for the game. This point specifically highlights just how real it is, as he declares,
I never want to be crushed like this ever again. It's so stupid because it's just a fucking game, right? But to me, this is more than a game. This is something that I genuinely fucking care about, bros. And one day I'll beat 𝓵𝓸𝓿𝓮. I'll beat 𝓵𝓵𝓿𝓮. I'll beat 𝓵𝓮. I'll beat everyone.
This was the moment BTMC captured the hearts of Osu players. The reason why he was able to maintain this amount of viewership and loyalty from his viewers, and the ability to make such amazing connections far and wide, is because of how genuine he is as a person. And the moment that he broke down was clear evidence that he's not just a streamer or a top player, he's also a human like the rest of us, which makes him special because of his ability to allow his viewers to connect to him on a personal level, whether he intended to or not. And one day, he will shit out a score that no one will expect.